yourself, what is your point or your legacy of your life? I ask that you would hope that your answer would be to live a life worthy of our service member sacrifice. All this work was for the benefit of 2 nonprofit service member and veteran supported organizations. I would like to let you hear their story and what their mission supports. It is my pleasure to introduce Mike McMunn from Lycoming County Hometown Heroes.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you, Jeb. Thank you, Lonnie, for making this all, and all the employees of the railroad system that really put this together. We're flabbergasted, and it's such an honor for us to be picked as one of your inaugural representatives or organizations. I wish you a lot of success in the future with a similar organization or fundraising. A little bit about Lycoming County Veterans, or Hometown Heroes. Lycoming County has about 9,500 veterans in the county, and a lot of times they need help financially. They need help with rent. They need help with their mortgage payment. The car broke down. The water heater went out. Utility bills, grocery bills. So that's where we can step in with Hometown Heroes. Most of our money, if you've been up in Williamsport, you go down Via Bella, by Wegmans, you'll see the banners, Hometown Hero banners. And that's our main fundraiser. We sell those, and all the money that we get, along with donations, all go back to veterans. Every cent that we, aside from the cost of the banners, goes back to helping veterans. And that's our mission. I kind of wear another hat too. I'm the Director of Veterans Affairs for Lycoming County. So we're initially, we run things kind of through the Veterans Affairs Office as far as vetting the vet, making sure that they're qualified, making sure that they are veterans, and documenting the need. So that helps reduce any overhead for Hometown Heroes. But I'm truly thankful for all the work. I thank you for letting us know the tremendous amount of effort that went into that program. And it was great to be down here that day and see a lot of happy faces and grandfathers taking the little grandkids on the rides. That was fabulous. And thank you so much for making us part of this. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce Colt Rumberger from Expedition Orange.
I'm glad you adjusted the mic because we're about the same height. First off, I just want to say thank you so much to North Shore Railroad and the volunteers that came out. I know what it's like to volunteer and put service before self, and from everybody at Expedition Orange, we're so thankful for that. Even if there wasn't a check presented today or anything, it was to be able to engage with especially the kids that came out to rope Roscoe, you know, our rope and dummy, you know, and talk to them. And I'll get into our mission, but the horse is always that bridging tool that I use when I'm riding horse cross country, to talk to kids about maybe what their grandfather or grandmother or maybe their dad's going through from the military service and toxic exposure. And Roscoe did that, and it was just great to see those kids. So Expedition Orange, we're a fairly new organization. We formed in 2017. It came from a vision that I had when my dad was, and if I do get emotional, I do apologize. You know, my dad was a Vietnam veteran, and he served in Vietnam in 1970, 1971, and at that time, the U.S. government didn't understand that Agent Orange, or the dioxin 2,4-D that was in Agent Orange, was as toxic as it was. Fast forward 50 years, and my dad had a brain disease that was caused by Agent Orange exposure, and he went from the cowboy term bronc stomping horses, training horses at age 60, to being bound to a wheelchair by age 65, and then passing away at 68. And our favorite movie growing up was Lonesome Dove, and I promised my dad that when he passed away, I would carry his ashes from coast to coast to make sure that he got his last horseback ride. And in planning that, it became apparent from talking to other folks that maybe I can raise awareness for other Vietnam veterans like my dad. And one of the last things my dad was able to say to me before he was not able to speak anymore was more for them and less for me, because he knew that his time was at the end. So we formed Expedition Orange, and in 2017 I started riding from the Pacific Ocean, and I have about 1,000 miles under saddle now. We've done benefit rides in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Texas, North Carolina this year, and we raise money for Vietnam veterans that are living in veterans homes, and we donate 100% of that money to make sure that those veterans can get out of the home, maybe have a family member come see them that they haven't seen in a long time, maybe go see a football game. So that's our mission when it comes to veterans homes. Just like you guys, we're all volunteer organization, and 100% of the money that we get, we use to support our mission. We do an orange bandana salute where we have people from all over the country at this point have written welcome home on orange bandanas, and we've been able to put that into almost 2,000 Vietnam veterans' hands at veterans homes. And you can see the pride that comes over these guys, because they were never welcomed home when they came home in the 1960s and 1970s, and that was always a sting to them. So that's our mission in a nutshell. We still have a lot of miles to cover. We still have a lot of veterans homes to visit. We still have a lot of states to go to. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to North Shore Railroad for inviting us up last week, or 2 weekends ago, I guess it was now, and bring us into that family atmosphere and letting us talk about our mission.